Welcome. Let's start by taking a comfortable seat on your mat, cross-legged if you can, and your spine nice and tall. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through the mouth, just to ground your energy. And then take the backs of your hands to the tops of your knees. Close down the eyes and start to ground your energy, rooting down through the sitting bones and lifting up tall through the crown of your head. Start to shift your awareness inwards, connecting with your inner landscape. And just consciously allow yourself to relax, releasing any tension in the legs, the spine and the torso, relaxing the shoulders and the arms, and lengthening the back of the neck, allowing a lightness in the head as it floats on top of the ribs, and the ribs float on top of the pelvis. And just take some conscious breaths in and out through the nose, breathing in for 4 counts, and exhaling for 4 counts. Breathing in, belly expands, the lungs fill, and exhale, slowly release the breath, drawing the navel towards the spine to really empty out that last thread of breath. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Gently open the eyes. Just place your palms down on your knees and drop your chin towards your chest. We'll just take some gentle neck circles. So you can shift the left ear to the left shoulder. Gently release the back of the head, and then over towards the right shoulder and back through center. Take 2 more of these neck circles. It's really controlling the movement, going slowly and mindfully. And then pause in the center, and we'll go the opposite way. So this time, right ear to right shoulder. Carefully drop the head and then around to the left shoulder, chin to chest, and 2 more times. Keep breathing through your nose. And slow, steady breath. And then finish your last circle, bring the head back up to center. And we'll just do some gentle wrist circles as well, making up the small joints in the fingers and the wrists. And then reverse direction, go the opposite way. Beautiful. We're going to start with butterfly pose. I'm going to face this way on my mat, the long way. And we're going to take the soles of the feet together. Now this is a deep stretch for the inner thighs, so if you need to take your feet out further in front of you to make the stretch a little less deep, please do so. We're going to hold on to our ankles as if we were opening up a book. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. Take a big breath in. And we're going to fold forwards as we exhale. So you're hinging at the hips, And just pause when you start to feel resistance from your body. Pause here. Take another breath in, lift the heart, and then soften a little deeper as you exhale. You may want to elongate the back of the neck again here and guide the chin towards the chest. Again, just pause when you feel the body resist. We'll take another breath in to create some space, elongate through the spine. And then slowly exhale and allow the body to invite you a little deeper into the stretch. Take 2 more breaths here. Really softening as you exhale and sinking into the posture. Feeling that deep stretch on the inner thighs and the groin area. You want to try and send blood to this area to really nourish the reproductive organs. 1 more breath in. And soften and surrender on the breath out. Inhale to come up. Draw the feet in a little closer if you can, and we're going to rock in butterfly. Make sure you've got enough space behind you. We're going to inhale onto the back. And see if you can exhale forwards all the way. Inhale back. And exhale up and forwards. Inhale back. Exhale up and down. And just continue at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling. They say that our creative energy is stored in the hips and groin area. And of course, reproduction is very much an expression of creativity. So by releasing tension in this area, we're allowing our creative energy to flow. And they say this should be done every day for your sexual health. And just finish this last round by inhaling your spine up and exhale down 1 more time. Beautiful. Inhale up to release. We're going to take Janu Sirsasana. So we're going to extend the right leg out and bend the left knee, sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Ground evenly down through the sitting bones. Lift up nice and tall through your spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Rest the head down onto the shin. And stay for a few breaths. And as you exhale, relax a little deeper into the stretch. You may not come down as deep as I am, that's fine. Just go to a point that feels good for your body. But if you can rest the forehead on the shin. And if you can't reach the sole of your foot, simply place the palms of your hands either side of your extended leg. Your chest can be lifted, the spine can be elongated. Wherever feels comfortable, you're just aiming for a gentle stretch along the back of the leg. Take 1 more breath in. And soften as you exhale. And inhale to release. Swap sides, extending through the left leg. Bend the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, reach forwards. Now this is a really deep stretch, so when you start to feel your body resist, just release the hands either side onto the ground. And then just as we did before in butterfly, inhale, re-extend the spine. And as you exhale, you may be able to soften a little deeper. You can reach for the sole of the foot again. And maybe rest the forehead to the shin. Whatever works for you. It's not about how it looks, it's about how it feels. As I said, we're just aiming for a gentle stretch along the back of this left thigh, left calf, left Achilles. You may feel a slight gentle twist in the spine as well. 2 more breaths. In and out through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling for 4 counts. That even cadence helps to balance our prana and create a stable, calm mind. Inhale to come up. So for our third exercise, I'm just going to check here. We've got a kneeling lunge. So another really good one for opening up the hips and the groin. We'll come up onto a kneeling position and we'll step the right leg forwards, bending into the right knee. And you may need to pop a towel underneath the left knee for a little bit of extra support. Otherwise, your hands come to the top of the right thigh and your gaze is straight ahead. And feel as though you're breathing through the eyes. You can have the back foot untucked if you wish. So find something to focus your gaze on. And again, breathing in for 4 counts. And exhaling for 4 counts. Really maintain that laser sharp focus of the breath and of the gaze. As you breathe in, fill up the lungs, and as you breathe out, relax into the hips and sink a little lower. So here we're stretching into that left psoas muscle, really opening up that front left side of the body. You can picture all the blood rushing to that left hip. And also into this right hip, you may feel a little bit of tension here too. So again, we're just increasing circulation in the entire reproductive organ area. One more breath in and out. And then support yourself with your fingertips on the floor. Shift the hips back, and we're going to take a hamstring stretch for the right side this time. So we're going to flex the front right toes. Take a breath in, elongate the spine, and as you exhale, bend through the elbows slightly and fold forwards. Now you may stay here, or to deepen the stretch, you can actually sit the sitting bones back onto the back heel and come a little bit further forward over that extended leg. Wherever you can be is fine. Breathing in and out. And inhale to come up. Take your hands back to your hips, back into the kneeling position, and we'll swap sides. So this time stepping the left foot forwards and lunging into that left knee. Sinking down through the hips. Support your hands on the front left thigh. And again, fix your drishti, your focus of the eyes. Something still about 2 meters in front of you works well. Breathing in through the nose, but as though you're breathing in through the eyes. And out. You can slightly contract that right glute for a bit of extra stability. And of course, the deep core can be engaged here too to maintain that balance. And with every breath, sinking a little deeper. Really softening and surrendering into the pose. And let that creative energy flow. Inhale, come up. Flex the front toes. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold forwards. Either with the hips lifted, or you can sit them back on the heel, maybe coming onto the forearms, and finding the stretch that works for you and holding here for another couple of breaths. Keep flexing the toes towards your face. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Just come onto hands and knees here, and then bend the elbows, slowly lower the chest all the way down to the mat. We're going to take the arms alongside the body. Just rest the chin on the mat for a minute. Take a breath. And you can rock the hips from side to side. And then find stillness once more. Contract the thighs to lift the knees. We're going to inhale, lift the chest and the arms and the legs up off the floor. It's locust pose. Look straight ahead. And take those deep, even breaths in and out through the nose once again. Be careful not to crank the back of the neck. You want the back of the neck nice and long and spacious. So you can take your gaze about 1.5 meters down on the ground in front of you. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together and point the toes and the fingertips back behind you. Deep, full breaths. And release. You can make a pillow for your hands. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. And again, shift the hips from side to side. We'll do one more round. Inhale, lift all the way up. Stay for the exhale. Strengthening the back body. Two more breaths. You've got it. And release. This time you can take the right ear down to the hands and just relax. Let your beauty reassert itself. We'll press back into a child's pose just very briefly. Stretch out the spine and the lower back. And we're going to inhale back to all fours. And for our final pose, we're taking frog pose. So separate the knees wider than the hands. And then take your shins perpendicular to the knees with the toes facing outwards. We're going to slowly lower the pelvis towards the floor. This is a really deep inner thigh stretch, so don't push it too far. You can come onto your forearms, interlace the fingers, and just go down as far as feels comfortable. You don't want to be in any pain, and you might want to rock forwards and backwards just to find the position that feels good for you, that you can really melt into. And this posture gets easier the more you practice it. So take your gaze down towards your hands. And again, just find a posture that you can maintain for a good 5 breaths. And with every breath, see if you can direct your energy down towards the pelvis. Again, just really using your conscious energy to untangle tension in the reproductive organs and allow energy to flow freely down there. Energy flows where your attention goes. It's a very powerful tool, and you can even visualize freshly oxygenated blood nourishing the cells of your reproductive organs. You may want to close your eyes, travel inwards. I'm going to connect to your deepest desires here in regards to your fertility, your reproductive energy that is inherent within you. Really be with that now, and whatever's coming up, whatever emotions want to surface, this is a beautiful opportunity to meet them with your presence and with your grace, showing up for yourself for the hard emotions as well as the more positive ones. Also connect to your pelvic floor muscles by just slightly contracting them here. We call this Mula Bandha. It relates to your root chakra. It's a slight lifting of the pelvic floor as if you were tightening up that muscle just slightly, like a trampoline muscle almost. And the longer you can stay here, the better. But of course, when you feel the need to come out, honor that. And you can build up your tolerance over time. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, draw the knees and the feet back underneath you. And just take a child's pose, but this time with the arms alongside the body. Rest the forehead on the mat. Relax the arms and just take a couple of breaths with your eyes closed here. Connecting to your intention or your sankalpa. And slowly round up. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Next time.